What's going on? How we doing? Everybody? Hopefully everybody's okay. Hey, good to see you. Had a few minutes, thought I'd hop on with y'all, see if anybody had any questions or anything you wanted to kick it and go over. What's up, Deshaun? That's my dog, Deshaun. We'll have to get together and eat a steak one day, buddy. Steven, man, I ain't gonna make that one. I wished I was, but I ain't gonna make that one, Steven. I was hoping so, but not gonna pan out this time. Let's see here. Serve, yeah, we can hit serve and Oracle. Let's hit serve right fast. Welcome. Appreciate y'all stopping in. I posted my position. I'm still up. I still like this in a lot of ways. It depends on your outlook. Yeah, I agreed, Deshaun. So this play could... Hey, Dirkus, thanks for the super chat, my friend. The vendor, I've posted it a bunch. It's January 16th, $10 calls. Barring if we didn't have what was going on tomorrow, I would totally just hold this. But with tomorrow's news, or with what's going, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I kind of think a lot of this has been priced in already. So how will it affect serve? I don't, I ain't 100%. I would love to just hold it, but I've sold this thing 3 times, I believe. Every time for nice profits. I'm still sitting in some profits. But I'm going to fill it out tomorrow. It's, it came off the lows today and just ripped. If we look back, it totally respected this 1160 level. If I remove all my drawings, you're going to see back on Friday, exact same bottom, exact same line. Now, we've got this. Well, sort of that pattern going on. So you're in a little channel here on the 15:30 1 hour, I guess. This is your channel. These tend to break up just like it did on the big version of it back here on the daily. When we started rising up out of this, there's your break. So this is like a miniature version of that in my eyes. I think it's still bullish, but total loss of 1160 could put a damper on things. So I'll probably set my stop loss tomorrow at break even or just under break even, and reload this if we get a decent pullback is my plan with it. Will you let Discord know when you get your feel of it tomorrow? Trucking with Josh, I'm already in it, brother. I've been in it. If it stops me out, yep. I post everything pretty much immediately. I have been 100% transparent with you all. Everything I do. You were to see that when I live trade. Now I trade a bigger account other than what I display on the lives, but I'm trading the same things when we're doing it. So, just watch your lows here. 1160 is a nice level. There's another level a little in between this at 1190, which is kind of what I was watching. So I wanted 1190 to hold. We retook that because that was Monday's lows. That was also the highs back here on Thursday. So this is a level. I'd like it to hold 1190, but I'll give it to 1160 and go from there. Want it to break 12 and 1250. That's what I want it to break. Posted it. So we'll see what happens. Somebody said Oracle. USAR. Let's hit Oracle here. I'm gonna hit this one first. Y'all see this? Look at this swing. Look at this. Look at this thing, man. Look at American Eagle. I don't know if you remember, but we had a $12.50 average. I'm not in it anymore. I can't say I am, but dang, it feels good. It feels good to be right, Look at that run. So I got us in this at $12.50. If this hits $25, that's 100% move on shares. Come on with it now. Transparent as a glass door on an outhouse. I like that, Donald. I love it. That was a good move, man. That was a good move. Okay. Oracle. Yeah, well, I mean, it made sense to take some profits. I guess in hindsight, I wish I would have held a little more, but it is what it is. I did tell everybody they could have reloaded around the 17-18 mark, but I've not pushed it like I did at first, so I can't take credit for that. Now, this is Oracle, okay? Thanks, Deshaun. I can spot them pretty well, man. we made some decent bank today, and it wasn't an easy. You're right. It was not an easy day. This was not an easy day to trade. This is how I see Oracle. It has to hold that blowout move, 291. That has to hold. Your next biggest support's at 300, you might as well call it. $301, I guess, would suffice. That's pretty close. Now, if you can see, it's printed a nice shelf up here already. So I don't think Wall Street, or whatever you want to call it, the market, I don't think they want to give that move up. I don't think so. Fundamentally thinking, I don't think they want to give it up. So here's what you get. You get that blowout. Now, if when you all are swinging, and the first thing I would like for y'all to start looking at is this RSI, right? And you can see how Oracle had this move with the RSI, right? The blow off top. You can also see that as RSI started bleeding off up here and rounding down, price continued to climb, right? Price continued to climb. This is a daily. Until the point where you get back within 60. See that? Right there on the daily. When you give back into 60, it's like the same thing as being oversold, coming back through your signal line and going back up to 40. And I do that on multiple time frames. So that was a great move, right? Here was the get back in move, and this puts you in before that move, before that blowout. This puts you back in. When you lost 40 and retook it, you got a close. Crossing the signal line puts you in right here. And I mean, I'm kicking myself on this move. I had calls loaded up on this ticker and didn't buy because of earnings. I thought, man, earnings have been so insane lately, volatile. Most of them have not really paid to hold through earnings. But, hindsight's 2020. The move was here. Technically speaking, you could have got in 1 or 2 or 3 days early prior to that move. Keep this move on your radar. When you get this sell off, pull back, 40 is like, I look for 40 to hold. Sometimes you may briefly lose it, like you did here. We lost it for 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th day, price action did not make a new low. You see that? When price action does not make a new low and RSI begins to increase, it is telling you something. It's telling you to get in. Between these 2 days, that signal line got crossed. This was early entry. Even on this day, you got back across 50 on the RSI. So this was, man, what a move. What a move. On the shorter term, let's go 30-minute. Oracle I ain't got my comments up. I'm sorry if I'm missing everything. Yeah, I agree, Deshaun. Like, it's not... Nothing seems to be able to stop it. I do lean toward... And I didn't watch Josh's video yet from today, but the last one I saw, he was talking about when they announced the rate cut, it may see a good pop and then a fade off. And I think that could happen. Everything's frothy, everything's ran up, it's up there. It's up there. So we'll see. On the short term, today's lows is going to have to hold 302.20. If you can maintain, okay. You need to hold over 308. Otherwise, you come to 302. So 308 support if it'll hold. If 308 holds, then this can go to 316. That would be my first target, and then that pre-market high from today, 320. Those would be my two targets. 316, 320, right there. $302 on the downside. 302 on the downside could very easily, well, you got a shelf here at 297.50. And the bottom of this volume bar at 291. 291's bottom dollar. Can't give that up. Okay. Sherry, I picked this the other day. I did not advertise it, so I can't take credit, but I had this on my radar. It's hard to even get it to print here on the daily. And the reason that I got it was because of this. This is that move I look for all the time on the daily. So, if I can get this spread out enough here. Here's a reb on the daily. This is now, if I show you this on a 30-minute, don't be mad at me. But I don't play penny stocks a lot, so I didn't call it out. You had this area of consolidation right here. On the daily, it's so oversold. You got a nice pop off of it. You could keep this on your radar for a penny stock. This got a cross up on the MACD on the daily. This is worked back into 40. You can keep it on your chart. It's all best that I can say. There's your 5-minute view. It ran again today from 65 to 81. That's a nice run on a penny stock. Yeah, Vineyard. Let me correct myself. Yeah, it is back on Weeble. I don't know what they're doing, but right now it's horrible. So just, it's still, I think it's still, like now you can look at charts on it and make some purchases, but it still feels like, I bought Doge the other day just to test it out. I ended up having to go to Weeble Pay in order to get my order to sell. It was horrible. When I trade crypto, I'm either buying long term on Coinbase or I'm doing my trading on Blowfin. That's the only two I use. That's it. Bar none, zero, that's all I use. Blowfin is dynamite for going short or long. You can short crypto on it. Yeah, it's not right, Vineyard. It's not right yet. So stay away from it. Used to, it was great. I mean, it was great. It was all the normal charts with all the normal features. D. Daniel, why would my 200 EMA be at different levels on two different computers while using Weeble? Well, there's some reason why, D. Most likely it's either time frame or you either have let's look at SPY here a second. Reset chart. Remove all the drawings. Okay. I'm on a 15-minute. If I activate nighttime mode, the 200 will move. See? 658.96, 659.80. If I take off extended hours, it's going to move. If I'm on a 15 on one and a 1 hour on the other, it's going to be different. So make sure night and EXT or however you run your chart. I don't run with nighttime on during the day. It throws off RSI and MACD. I only run with extended hours on. That's it. Okay. So double check yourself on that. I would say it's time frame or one of those modes are activated. Circle. Trucking with Josh, thanks for the super chat, brother. Thank you so much. I think Circle had its move on that red candle. This was the buy. It's in the middle of the road. I would expect a bit of a pullback before moving higher. $139.30 resistance. Trucking with Josh, you want me to look at what? I don't understand. Are you on daily? Can you look at weekly? On Circle? Anyways, 139.30 on circle. $144.40. That's a nice shelf at 128.70 for support. You don't want to lose that. Weekly time frame on circle, Josh. It's a little hard to do because this is not very old, so I can't. I have no oscillators with circles on the weekly. It's too young of a stock. So the best I can do is daily. I can do 2-day, but it's just starting. I mean, it looks like it's trying on the 2-day to give a cross up. I use extended hours, Jen, yeah. That way I can see pre-market. So if circle can break 139.30 and close over that, I would say up here in this 144 range is next. Over that, you can get a nice run to 155. It's slightly bullish leaning to me. So we'll see. Archer Aviation. Sherry, I did serve the very first thing. I've probably covered serve more than Josh. D-Scurv lift has to get over $20. I've looked at it for 100 other people. I know that's like his first target on lift. I mean, it's already almost there, so extended hours stays on all day on my chart. Yes. Yeah, Sherry, it's got to break 1250. I want it to hold 1190, I think is what it was. And if we have a bad day tomorrow and get a bad pullback, I'm going to exit out, break even pretty much, and I'll reload lower because I still believe in the move. But you never know what's going to happen tomorrow with the Fed. The daily on Archer is a little neutral, a little bit neutral. 930 is resistance. 9 is support. Under that, 880. If this thing clears 1020, it could go back to 1120. It's starting to get a little move up off of its lows down here. Again, the same move I keep preaching. Down to 30 or under and back through the signal line. This is a play. This plays back through the signal line through 40. Now you went to 50. This could retest here 875 for another run up. But the buy was support down here on the crossover or the second green candle. It still got you a nice run. That was the real buy. Thank you, Chris. Oh, God, I hate Apple, Richard. hate charting it. I'm no good with it. BBAI. Wow, man. Look at that pump. Am I gonna draw this level again? I just wish I could get these on my radar enough. Here we are. Right? Here's the move through your signal line on the daily. 488. It's $6 now. There was your buy. Oversold through the signal and through 40. This jetted all the way to 60. Now 615 is your resistance. This is also an inside bar move. You get this little number down through here. Once it starts breaking out of this trend line to the upside, you'll see that starts breaking up out of the trend line. Yeah, gives you a pump. So BBAI over 615. I like it. Clear 615. You got a little bit to deal with up here. Weekly looks oh man, look at this on the weekly. Boom. Not a bad look. That's interesting. That could be interesting play. $8.75. It does look like this MACD flattened out here on the weekly. This signal comes on down, this goes across, this goes up to signal through 60. It's lights out back to 850 easy. So not bad. Nice little cup and handle on this. You can see this pattern plays a lot on this stock. Some stocks like these patterns, you know, and then here you got consolidation and a pop. Here again, this same type of pattern. Pop. Here again, same type of pattern. This could do one of two things. Could consolidate here and then pop. Some stocks do this. They repeat. They do that a lot. They repeat their patterns, okay? What do you think about that, man? Look at that drawing. Those drawing skills. Josh is going to be jealous of my drawing skills, man. Come on. Okay, Vineyard, great question. Do you try to catch a play like that at the bottom of the handle or hold off until it hits above where the handle started? Well, there's two ways. There's a few ways to play this. This is much like the move on serve. Let's get it down to the daily time frame. Looks nice now. I got you, Alberto. I'll do Amazon. Hang on. I struggle with Amazon sometimes. on a move like BBAI, if this is, you know, as you grow and have more experience, you'll find there are certain things, certain stocks you keep up with. BBAI might be one of them, and this is something that you follow along with, and you set alerts. And when you saw it have moves like this, well, what you do is you set yourself alerts of like under 40 or at 30 or something on your RSI when you know this is getting, this has been selling off pretty hard, but you know it's had big moves in the past. These are things that you mark on there and you wait for it to happen, you know, get ready to happen. But the move was down here as it crossed your signal line and was able to regain 40. That was the move. Now, if you buy now, you have to treat the local lows, $5 as your stop. You're already at $6. You have to manage that position. If this pushes on through 60, this will go through this resistance here. Okay. Okay. Where's the thumbs down, keyboard warriors? If I got any? Not so far, man. Not so far. We're going to see, though. Oh, man. All right, let's get Amazon for my brother. I'll do a couple more here before I got to go, okay? What's up, Switzer? Smooth operator. Oh, that's cool. Trucking with Josh. That's cool. Oh, man. I struggle with Amazon and I struggle with Apple. Man, you're pushing all-time highs on Amazon. That daily this daily's been respecting 50 pretty tight down through here, which is good. But what I don't want just getting a view of it. There went the thumbs down. Oh, Jake the Mine. Trucking, I go AMD, Google, Amazon. Palantir has started getting on my radar pretty heavy for day trading. I've been making money on Palantir lately. Amazon's RSI is between 50 and 60, guys. This needs to blow through 60 to get us up through this upper end of 239.20. Get a close over that. There's nothing to stop us on Amazon. This has came back. This never like blew out insane like Google. So it has plenty of room to take off. And it has done it before. Here's 72 on the RSI. Amazon doesn't seem to run super hot on RSI though. So going, just off of past history on the daily, around 70 mark on RSI with Amazon is usually where the stock slows down and does a pullback. So, yeah. It's just a lot of junk through here. Yeah, I don't know. 236.40. And then 221 is the best support locally here. As far as day trading this goes, I day traded a lot, but I just follow my scalping levels. I don't know, bit of a channel there. Still looks pretty strong to me. I would say 235.50 here, man. If you break that, you're back towards 239. Support 232. Down to 229. That's the best I can do for you on Amazon. Okay. What's up, Deanna? How are you? JP says, AMC, my dog. Bringing out a dinosaur on me here. Okay. Lord have mercy, y'all. What time frame are you looking at, JP? K-Dog, I've not looked at CoreWeave, but I told everybody about 2 or 3 weeks ago in the 90s because my buddy Zen Trader was in here talking about it. I think he gave it to everybody around $95. You're welcome, Durkis. JP, what time frame are you looking at AMC on, my friend? Because it's on the daily. Okay. I get what you're saying. I'm sorry. I misunderstood what you were saying. Yeah, we are waiting for the 200 EMA breakout. Are you an ape, brother? Well, local lows 260, man. Nothing here for, like, it's very neutral. It getting Deanna, just email me, honey, and we'll set something up. Okay. Yeah, yeah, it could grab legs and take off like a bottle rocket. I would simply set myself an alert over local highs here about 360, 370, like that, and let TradingView just trigger you, or you could set it back here at these highs. I mean, this is a daily chart, so over $3 might start piquing an interest a little. Ultimately, for any kind of move, normally this MACD needs to get through your zero line, and it has crossed the signal line down here, and it's inching up. It could be a little blowout move. You never know. I mean, if you can make money, you can make money. It don't matter. I sure ain't poking fun at it. I just hadn't looked at it in forever. It's sad to see. Sad to see for sure. Over $3, then 325 and 360. That'd be the three levels I'd be looking at. And then if your MACD, if this blue line makes its way up through your zero line of your histogram, then you can get one of these moves here. Even then, this pulled back first and then gave the move. Even then, this was 3 to 4. I mean, that's a good move on a small stock, penny stock, $3 to $4. That's a killer move, actually. So, take it for what you will, brother. I feel you, Deshaun. I made a little money on it. Rajesh Sahu, how do you usually set your stop loss strategy? I'm kind of always scared about my stop losses taken out, which is basically. So Rajesh, if you're setting a stop on swing trading versus day trading, I guess kind of two different things. I don't set stops too much unless I'm like wanting to just kind of, like, if I was going to buy a SPY call, I bought some SPY calls today. I called the bottom on SPY today. Down here. And this slowly crept back up here towards the 200. I made a little bit on it. It still wasn't a big move. It was only like a 1 point move, but it did creep back up. And on a play like this, where I think, hey, I think the bottom's in, and this is just going to chop its way up, I would buy tomorrow's date and set a stop loss that is representative to the local low. If I got it off the lows, then I'm going to give it just a little bit under here on a stop and let it let it do its thing for a bit. That's one of the ways I use a stop when I'm day trading. But most of the time when I'm day trading, I'm taking profits fast. I've got my normal account. I trade with you guys, like a small account. Then I've got my full account over on the side. I'm trading 90% of the time, no stop loss. I am my stop loss, but I respect the level. So if I say I like SPY calls as long as it holds this level, if this thing, if this candle wicked me out, I'm out right in here, just under that level. I use the level as my stop. Now, if this is run 30%, and you want to set it, then you go set it at the last candle low or something like that, and then start trailing it up one candle at a time. But I normally sell into strength as a stock is running. It's kind of how I do it. So to SOXL. What is this, Switz? Does this track the S&P? Is that what this is? Semiconductors. Okay. Rashish, swing trades on shares, it depends on entry, man. When they make a higher low and a higher high, I'll run my stop loss up to the past higher low. If it's making another high, then I'll move it up to the next low. That's kind of how I do it. Because you got to give them time. I mean, throughout the day, they may pull back all the way to the low of the day or the previous low. So you got to... JP, I'm in Josh's group. Very loyal to him. This is where I make my home, and you all are my family. So if you'd like to support me, you can subscribe to the Discord with my link that Josh gives me, my affiliate link. That helps me. You let your sub run out and resub with mine. That's how you can support me. Switz, this thing's been in some consolidation here. I think it's bullish still. I think it's bullish still, brother. Look at that weekly. Yep. I still like it. And I would say oh yeah, it's over the hurdle right here already. It's starting to close over it. So I would treat 28.30 or 26 as my support. And then you've got support at 24. Now, resistance at 30.50, 32.40. and then it starts getting easier, brother, as we go up. If it keeps momentum. I like the weekly momentum, though, right now. I like it. Okay. JP, thank you, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I live day trade every day on there with the family, so. That's right, Deshaun. We ain't holding losers. That's right. Okay. RR. Richtech Robotics. This thing's firing, man. Would have been a killer grab. This would have been a good grab. If it can hold over 380, 385, it's got room. It's got room back to 525, man. On the daily, it did just turn down a little bit, so watch that. A stock can remain to go up in price action while RSI falls off a little bit, though. It's still very bullish. Okay. Got you, Raised Mania, no problem. Deanna, Josh trades with the 5 and the 15 a lot during the day. And then we're constantly looking at the 1 hour for direction. Yep, no problem, Jake. Where would I get on the 3 and 4? Where would I re-enter? Got in at 3, sold at 410. I would treat 340 as support here. Right here. 370 previous highs, and then this where this opened 340. So if you got a pullback to 370 or 340, could be entry as long as those levels hold. 4 hour is cooling off a little bit. Okay. It is cooling off a little bit. It could consolidate a little bit here. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to wind her down. Somebody asked me about grab earlier. Golly. Thanks, Switz. What happened back here? it still looks bullish. Obviously, a lot of this has already happened. If this was on your radar, you would have been watching these lows down through here. Stayed in this consolidation area for a long time. Right here. All through here consolidating till it broke out. Here was your weekly cross up. Signal in. Through 60 through support. Back tested 40 again. It looks pretty good. 750 would be yeah, I like it, man. But a lot of this move's already happened. Really, breakout was here at 520 or then down here at 375. That was breakout and breakout right there. Okay. Thanks, Deshaun. Okay, I'm going to hit plug power and I'm out. Good Lord. What's happened here? Okay. Plug power, plug power, plug power. Who's buying this, man? Who's buying this plug power? This thing's probably so diluted, man, it's hard for it to move. $190 would be an area of interest if you can clear that. It's bullish leaning a little bit. You got a cross up on the MACD happening. This looks like it wants to press through 60. So I would say 190 to 2 could be on the table. And then you want to clear this 200 EMA and start closing candles over it for any kind of reversal here. Thanks, do it now. Yeah, plug, got no power. Oh, man. Figma just IPO'd, didn't it, or something? Yeah. This is why you gotta sell that rip. $57. There you go. $57. I'd say 55 and then 57's resistance. $52.20. 50.78 or 50.80 be two support lines. It's trying to get back to the zero line on the 4 hour. Doesn't look super strong though. So, okay. I didn't get UNH, man. JP, yeah, I alert. I live trade every day and then give levels. And I do some swing trading. Everything gets posted on my channel inside the Discord. JP, you can feel free to, my email is in the description of the video. Feel free to reach out, email me. I can walk you through how the Discord works and answer any questions you got, okay? This is pretty bullish looking. I would say your buy again was down here. You had one attempt at it here, denied at 50, retested and regained it, and now it held 50. So I would be looking for continuation of two things: the MACD through the zero line, and this to press through 60 for a run back to 280. That would that would kind of be on the table. It's bullish looking to me. I like this descending channel here and rip up out of it. There you go. Yeah, I don't mind AVAV. So there you go, brother. I will, yeah, I like AVAV 1. Looks good. I'll post SPY levels in the morning, guys. I'm gonna call it for tonight. We're out. So I appreciate you. If you want to support me, man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the description in the video. Tip jars in there if you want. Don't feel pressure to. I forgot and left them in there. I don't usually do that on public videos. But if you really want to support me, you can let the sub run out, resub with mine, or if you're brand new, you've not subbed yet to the Discord, come over and join us. Live day trading every day, giving levels, doing swing trading, doing a little bit of everything. So we can show you the way. Just got to be patient, narrow your focus to what you want to focus on, okay, once you get in there. There's a lot of information. All right, my people, I love you. Appreciate you. I'm out of here. See you in the morning. Hey, I will be, Josh is trading later in the day, so I plan on trading in the morning, okay? Dude, Juan, I would love to get 10K subs. Halfway there. Normal time, Race. I'll be on before opening bell. And then Josh is going live when the Fed talks at like 1 or something like that. 1 or 2 o'clock. Boom, baby. All right. Peace. Love y'all. See you.